about, well, we'd spent some time this morning talking about the Cowboys kicker, Brett Maher. Brett Maher.
Yeah.
Next season, Brett Maher will be, ... kicking field goals for the Cowboys or elsewhere.
Well, they have to stick with him now because I don't know if you can all of a sudden do tryouts here.
Yeah.
On a short work week and you're going to bring somebody in. Boy, the pressure you would be applying to that kicker coming in. Hey, come on, go on the road. Get to know your teammates maybe after the game. But go on the road. We're going to play San Francisco. But I would stay with him. But I think they don't have a choice in this situation either.
That's why the question is next season.
Yeah, next season.
Next season. They're stuck with him now. I don't know what you say to him this week in practice. But, hey, buddy, you got this. Come on, man. You got it. Don't worry about it. But then in the offseason, maybe our eyes start wandering a little bit.
Why is it we yell at every player on the football field except for the place kicker? I don't know too many place kickers who have gotten chewed out during a game. But if quarterback throws a bad pass or wide receiver drops a pass or you got a defensive player who's upset and takes his helmet off and throws it down, they usually get scolded a little bit. The place kicker, they're like, do you go up to him? You go up to him. Put your arm around him. Be nice to him. You know what? He's sensitive, okay? Football player, I mean, it doesn't fit the profile of a football player, but maybe the kicker isn't a football player. He's just a person who's in uniform. Yeah, yes.
They should just make somebody else kick the field goals.
Okay, make Dak Prescott kick him.
Yeah, okay. You got all the money? Oh, well, go for two. Go for two. You go do it then. Go ahead.
How about they just decide to go for two against the Niners?
I get the sense that when that poor fella is making that lonely walk back across the thing, I don't think that people are quiet or ignoring him. I think that there's definitely like some lineman who's got 3 broken fingers at that moment that's like, you suck. You suck.
No, but we treat them differently. It's like
they are different.
But you got to be nice to them. And, can't you fire up a kicker? We fire up everybody else, but you can't fire up a kicker. Got to be careful with what you say to him. Yes, Paul.
If an offensive lineman gave up 3 straight sacks on 3 straight series, he would get chewed out by the offensive line coach. We'd all see it.
And probably the quarterback.
The kicker is like a fragile flower that we have to protect and treat differently. Yes. It's like the IT guy. When the IT guy comes in, the IT guy doesn't get yelled at. He's helping you fix your computer. He's a necessity. They don't look at them as football players. They treat it completely different.
Yes.
The only reason a lineman gets yelled at is because they didn't do their job well enough and that quarterback's going to get hurt, and the only person they care about is the quarterback. You know what I mean? So, like, you drive wide receiver drops balls, it's like, okay, at least the quarterback didn't get hurt. The left tackle isn't doing their job. It's like, hey, we got $230 million wrapped up in this guy. Do your job. Do your job.
Yeah, but be nice to the kicker. Okay.
Be nice to Brett.
Yeah.
Even the name. All right, Brett Maher, 33 years old. He kind of got started late. He started in the league at 29. He went a couple years at Dallas. He's been a nice kicker. He's actually having a career year. From this regular season, he was 91% for field goals. He was 94%, 50 of 53 from kicking. He's kind of established himself this year with the Cowboys.
Well, he's having a career year. This might be the last year of his career, the way he's going. But it does feel like this game against San Francisco is going to come down to a kick, a field goal. And for all of the, hey, the Niners are a juggernaut. And they won, 9 games in a row, and the offense, and all of those things. The Cowboys play on Monday night, and then they have the short work week there. The Niners have basically 2 extra days, and they're hosting the game. The line's only 4.5. Shouldn't it be more? See, that's where it's interesting here about you look at who the Niners have played. Who have they defeated? We go back to, the win against the Cowboys against the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers weren't good. We were betting on Tom Brady, but not the Buccaneers. And now the Cowboys go to San Francisco, but they're only 4.5 point underdogs, which you would think in a situation like that, as good as the Niners have played, Cowboys got to go from Tampa back home, then go to San Francisco, short work week. Here's their head coach, Mike McCarthy.
It being a shorter week for you guys, at least compared to the Niners who are getting 2 extra days of rest, is there anything you say to your team? Is the team even thinking about that at all?
I think it's going to serve us well. We'll have less sleep and we'll be grumpy, so we'll be fine. So no, I mean it's the schedule. I mean, it's TV is king. I mean, what are you going to say? I mean, this is part of the challenge. It's not concerned. We got plenty of time to get ready, so we're not stressed about it at all.
Good answer. I like it. I don't know if I believe it, but I did like the answer. Okay, all
Good
right,
answer.
yeah.
Good
Good answer,
all right.
Coach.
Yeah.
What's that, Family Feud? Good answer.
Yeah.
Good answer. Good answer.
Jellyfish. Good answer. Good answer.
And the answer is, and then
Survey says?
Survey says 49ers. Oh,
Lasagna. Ding, 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 ding.
Show me it's TV. You got to go with it.
But I do think it will impact this game with the Cowboys, short work week, with the Niners at home. I don't know if weather is going to be an issue, rain, anything like that, since they've had a ton of rain out there. But, you know, it's only 4.5 right now. Paulie, you got a weather update?
Yeah, it doesn't look like weather's going to be a big deal in any of the games this weekend. In Buffalo, at home, 33 and no snow as of now. The 49ers versus Cowboys, 56 and cloudy.
Okay.
44 for the Eagles game, 40 for the Chiefs game.
But no issues with rain or snow.
The Chiefs have a possible wintry mix if it gets colder, which is a low wintry mix.
Yeah. Yes, Todd.
If you're a Niners fan, how much time are you spending heckling the Cowboys kicker? It would be kind of niche signage. What are you doing if you're heading to that game?
Well, what are you going to say?
Right, all kinds of things.
I don't, well,
Like miss it?
yeah, like you suck. He probably hears that because he's the Cowboys kicker. And you know what? Mike McCarthy embraces that TV is king because they're the Cowboys. They played on Monday night. 30 million people watched that game. When you're the Cowboys, it's like LeBron plays on Christmas Day every year. There's a reason, because you're LeBron or Steph Curry. We want to see you. And you can take it two different ways. Like, oh, never get to spend Christmas at home, or, you know what? Everybody wants to see me. That's why we get this opportunity. And Mike McCarthy knows that. The Cowboys are going to get priority. I mean, they're the late game on Sunday night. Yeah, Marv.
Yeah, I think it's cool. Like, say if you're the Grizzlies, oh, we play on Christmas, but then you're good for the next 10 years. Man, we play on Christmas again?
Yeah.
That's the price that comes with being really good or being really, notable.
Yeah. And if you're not on Christmas, then that's where you go, I don't think anybody cares about us. Yes, Eden.
It'd be awesome if the 49ers somehow were able to go up to, there's a game-winning field goal on the line for the Cowboys, and they go up to ice the kicker, and they're going to go timeout, and they're like, nah, that's all right.
You go ahead and kick.
We're not even going to call it. We'll just save it. You go ahead and kick it.
Do you know?
Like the anti-icing.
Yeah.
No. Hey, were we going to call timeout? No, just let them.
We're not even rushing the kicker. We're just going to stand here. You know what? We're going to have our arms folded. We're just going to be on. You imagine? You're trying to psychological warfare there. But no, we're good. Go ahead, snap the ball. He missed the netting on his extra points. That's how bad his misses were. He missed the netting behind the goalpost.
He also missed on both sides. Like he went a couple times to the left, and then to even it out, he went right.
Well, if you've ever played golf and you hit the ball to the right and you hit it out of bounds, guaranteed the next time you're going to hit it left. It's just that's how you approach it. That's probably what happened to him. Oh, I just missed it to the right. I'm gonna kick it to the left.